Can't believe it, Jensen. An internment camp smack dab in the middle of Detroit. Shit.
What is everyone still doing here?
We need everyone on high alert. Got it covered here, boss. Don't you worry. We need everyone on high alert.
Of course. But they're the biggest.
A security breach of this magnitude? It's like our entire network is violated. I don't know, but he's got a shitload of new coding to do. All the passwords he has to reset.
Access granted. Access granted.
station is just down the block.
I'm not saying the guy's my hero all of a sudden, but there was just something about Taggart that I found mesmerizing.
What do you want? As much as I hate to admit it, I need your help. That signal you shut down in DRB territory. It's been active for almost a year.
You're telling me someone outside this company has had access to our network since before the first attack?
I've detected intrusions before and shut them down swiftly every time. But whoever designed this particular algorithm is good. Very good.
You've told Sarif?
See, here's the thing. The intrusions were possible because of a backdoor access into our security system that I never even knew existed.
The one Sanders' team used to get inside our plant.
I've worked here for 7 years, Jensen, and this is the first time I've seen that particular access route. David Sarif created it specifically to bypass the firewall. He's hiding something, and I think you should find out what it is.
Why me?
Because, as far as I can tell, Sarif created that access and was streaming a lot of data through it shortly after your ex-girlfriend suggested he hire you. Don't you have some investigating to do?
Excuse me.
Mr. Jensen, isn't it?
Sir, you have that charity dinner?
In a moment, Isaiah. I was hoping I might run into you, Mr. Jensen. Bill Taggart.
The founder of the Humanity Front. I know who you are.
Yes. Yes, I imagine you do. As David Sarif's top security man, I imagine you have quite the file on me. But I assure you, Mr. Jensen, I am devastated by recent events.
Really?
I do not support what you and your company are doing to mankind. I believe it's extremely dangerous. But abolishing human enhancement technologies will only be achieved through legal means.
I'll keep that in mind.
This is your first day back since the accident 6 months ago, isn't it?
Sir, we have to go.
What happened to me was no accident.
Ah, my mistake. But it must have been stressful facing down a second incident so soon. I imagine it brought back all kinds of unpleasant memories.
I appreciate your concern, Mr. Taggart, but it was nothing I couldn't handle.
I'm a psychologist, Mr. Jensen. I know when a man is hiding behind words. The flesh may heal, but the mind is not always so resilient. You might want to keep that in mind. Now, if you'll be so kind as to excuse me.
I'm curious about something, Mr. Taggart. What is it you hope to accomplish by coming here tonight?
I would think that would be obvious. Your company has been viciously targeted. The violence and bloodshed that's occurred, it must be stopped. But I'm afraid it won't be until men of wisdom and understanding come to an agreement.
About what?
About the future, Mr. Jensen. This enhancement technology threatens to change the course of human evolution, to redefine what it even means to be human. You think governments can afford to let that go unregulated?
You can't stop progress, Mr. Taggart.
Perhaps not. But neither can we afford to sit by and watch it happen on its own. Not when we have the ability, the collective will, and foresight to influence it.
I see. Thank you for illuminating me.
Anytime. I'm glad we had a chance to talk.
You're Taggart's aide, aren't you?
Meeting you
Dr.
has been
Isaiah
very-
Sandoval, isn't it?
No need to play ignorant, Mr. Jensen. I am quite sure you have a file on me that's as thick as the one you have on Mr. Taggart.
You're an outspoken activist in your own right, Dr. Sandoval.
When you have seen the things that I have, you find you have no choice but to stand up and be counted. Frankly, I am surprised an ex-cop like yourself isn't more disturbed by the dangers of this technology.
Augmentations help a lot of people, Doc. Handicapped, war vets.
Yes, but at what cost? My own friend had his life ruined by these so-called enhancements of yours. A man much like you who had no choice but to become augmented. Yet once he was... Too much power can make you do terrible things, Mr. Jensen. I suggest you think long and hard on that.
I'd like to hear more about your friend, Dr. Sandoval. What exactly did he do?
Nothing.
Was he injured in the Gulf?
He went on a rampage in a shopping mall, if you must know. Hoping to be gunned down by the police, rather than face a lifetime battling augmentation addiction.
He was addicted to augments?
They don't talk about it in those corporate brochures of yours, do they? Neuropathy dependency, rejection psychosis, any number of physical and psychological ills have resulted from this technology, and yet we rarely hear a word about them.
I'm sure the literature is out there.
No thanks to the throng of corporate lawyers attempting to stop it.
Your friend, did he succeed? Did he suicide by cop?
No. Bill Taggart talked him down. I am sure you are very busy, Mr. Jensen, as are Mr. Taggart.
Athena, you've been at this company a long time.
I hope that's not a comment about my age, Adam.
No. But I know nothing gets by you. If Sarif had done something that could compromise us...
Mr. Sarif has only the best interests of this company in mind, Adam.
I'm not questioning that.
Aren't you? I've been here since the beginning. I've seen how he built this up from nothing. He cares for his people. He truly believes what we're doing is important, and he would never do anything to jeopardize it.
I shouldn't have brought it up.
No, you shouldn't have. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm busy.
Boss, we need to talk.
Is something wrong?
I'm not sure. Did you set up a private access route to bypass the company firewall right before you hired me?
What?
Pritchard said someone's been using it to access our system since before the first attack. The security measures he and I set in place never stopped them because we didn't even know the loophole existed.
Oh, I see. Frank's fixed that, though, right?
He has now, but he's wondering why you never mentioned it.
Frank's paranoid, Adam. You know that. Can a busy man forget things once in a while?
You streamed an awful lot of data through that portal, boss. Right before you brought me on board. Pritchard may be paranoid, but I gotta admit, I'm wondering what was in it too.
Yeah, as an ex-cop, I guess you would. But the important thing is you found the hole and plugged it. We're secure now. And the information you uncovered in that FEMA facility may actually help us track these guys. So let's just stay focused on what's important.
You went behind my back on this one, boss. With all due respect, you hired me to keep this place secure. But I can't do that if you are not 100% straight with me.
Why are you getting so defensive? All I'm saying is we should be looking forward, Adam, not back. You may not realize this, but there is a war going on out there. A war to control intellectual property rights and cutting-edge science. And as commander-in-chief of this company, I have to be ready for anything. I hired you instead of that private security company Frank wanted, because I needed somebody loyal, somebody who understands chain of command.
Boss, I think we're getting sidetracked here. If you want me to win this war for you, I need to know how badly we've been compromised. I need to know what was in that data stream, in case our enemies accessed it.
No, Adam. I am not getting sidetracked. Now, I'm trying to give you a message, but apparently you can't take a hint. Everything I've done has been to secure a future here for you, me, Frank, and everyone else in this team. I'm constantly looking for strong people to help me do that. The very best people I can find. Because if I don't, Seraph Industries will fall. Megan understood that. That's why she insisted I hire you in the first place.
Megan? Boss, what does Megan have to do with any of this? I thought we were discussing a security breach.
She doesn't. I mean, not directly. The data you're so nervous about is little more than a bunch of routine, fact-finding reports, the kind of stuff I deal with every day. Megan pointed me in a direction and I followed up on it, that's all. And now that I've shared this much with you, I have to ask how your knowing the fine details will keep the rest of us any more secure. Can't you trust me to take care of things from here?
Boss, 6 months ago, mercenaries knew stuff about this company that I didn't and used it to get past my security measures. I don't really care what kind of secrets you and Megan were keeping back then. I just want to make sure they don't endanger us again.
Adam, I didn't mean to imply... You're right, okay? You're right. I really shouldn't keep this information from you. I just hope you'll understand why I did. All right. Look, the truth is, I set up a confidential data channel for a private investigator, someone who can run covert background checks on people, potential new recruits, like you.
You what?
I had to, Adam. You were a liability, remember? You'd just been fired from SWAT. Now, Megan believed in you, but I had to be sure. Look, I don't want this to come between us. I'll send the files to your computer. You can see for yourself what he dug up. But Adam, you'd better be sure.
Why? What do you mean?
I mean, sometimes the past should stay in the past. Once you see that data, you can't unring the bell. When you're ready, come back and talk to me. We need to discuss our next move.
Athena tells me you spoke to Seraph. Did he happen to tell you why he made us look like idiots?
I'm handling it.
You can imagine how relieved I am to hear that. I'll tell you what. While you follow any lead Seraph spoon feeds you, I'm going to do what I should have done in the first place and backtrace that signal.
That's your pride talking. Still, get back to me if you find something.
You meant when?
Pretty sure I didn't.
Here, this is for you. It's a corporate passport encoded with your biometrics. I've set up a false flag routing which should get you to Henshaw Island without any problems.
You're sending me to China? What about FEMA?
FEMA's got nothing to do with this, trust me. We'll have better luck in China.
How can you say that? I saw the bastard who killed Megan pulling his men out of that facility. I left one of those men dead in its underground storage bay.
I know that, Adam. Frank was monitoring the whole thing. So I also know that before he died, that man gave you an address in China. I want you to check it out.
That doesn't make any sense.
Look, Adam. There's a reason this company's under attack. You think it has to do with the typhoon or with some other top secret military project that I haven't told you about?
The thought had crossed my mind.
Yeah, well, it doesn't. The work Megan's team was doing before they were killed, it was redefining what it means to be human. This company, Seraph Industries, was about to lead mankind to its next stage in human development. Self-controlled evolution. Can't you see how scary that can be to some people?
Sure. I also see how lucrative it can be for some others.
It's never been about money for me, Adam. But you're right. There are people out there who don't exactly feel the same.
Like who?
I'm hoping you'll be able to find that answer for us in China. So get going. Farida's prepping the chopper.
What'll it be? See you soon.
Welcome to Lim International. Would you say the police were overly violent?
Overly violent?
Will you be purchasing anything today?
Call 217.
Always a pleasure, sir.
Hey,
Hey,
Mr.
honey.
Jensen. Cindy left for the night about an hour ago. So did most of the others. I guess you know your way around by now, though, right?
This time, outside the international organizations.
Hey, Jensen. The boss said you were on your way. You're gonna love Hangsha.
You've been there?
Used to live there. I spent 3, maybe 4 years working in the upper city, and most of my nights having fun in the lower one. You ready to go?
I thought I was. How long is this gonna take, Malik?
You mean the flight or the fun afterward? Don't worry, we'll be there before you know it. Climb in. Jensen, you might want to get ready. The jewel of the Yangtze approaches.
Son of a bitch. You're supposed to find answers in that.
Hey, twice the scum and half the space. Hang on, we're going in. The address you got off that Merc, Hangshaw Court Gardens. It's a bit of a walk from here in the Yuzhou district, but I figured it might be best not to drop you too close.
In case Barrett only gave up the address, knowing I'd walk into another trap.
It's the kind of thing I'd do to an enemy. You want my advice? Just find out who lives there and get out.
Have you seen? If you're looking for a friend,
Hello, sir.
I'd head
We
downstairs.
A
A
lot
lot
of
of
you
girls
would
looking
like to
for the
talk to
company
one
of a
of the
hand.
什么？我不懂英文。
别走啊，子怡，再多住几个月吧。
没办法。
Access granted. Access granted. Access granted. Access granted. Access granted. Access granted.
在中国，唯一没有从生物科技热潮中获利的，就是这些平民百姓了。
是啊，看看，虽然我在大有机械工作，但我还住在贫民窟一样的旅馆里。
那是因为国家在不断的抬高地税，所以房东宁可让观光客住，也不愿意给自己人提供廉价租房。
这肯定是塑造家族想法，却完全不合法。
你喜欢黄沙吗？什么？我不。
你好，很高兴认识你。
Tourist, if you have business
How can I
outside
help
the
you?
nightlife district, please be here.
“再等一下嘛，等我赚够了钱，我们就可以去找个公寓搬进去住嘛。”
那我们现在不得不住在旅馆，难以置信。自从你在大有那丢了工作，我们的生活就一团糟。
实在抱歉，亲爱的，我保证。
Good evening, sir. Is there anything I can help you with?
你看不起我啊，老外？你根本不了解这个城市。那些商人能帮你搞到几乎任何东西，尤其是那些不寻常的家伙。
如果你不怕死，可以去问问他们手上都有什么。
你想买什么吗？随便看看吧。
如果你喝醉了 ，Off-man 业界在游教地区独自行走。
对，说这边的人时常失踪，你真的认为受害者跟这些事件有关？
谁知道呢？如果你要。
Have a good evening, sir.
Hey, 我会帮你消除烦恼。
Access granted.
你生命中最好的10分钟，别错过了。
你喜欢黄沙吗 ？You know, there's an amazing view of the cityscape on the rooftop that's just underneath the canyon. If you you're nice enough, maybe I'll take you there.
I'm afraid of heights, and I'm not really sure how I feel
能杀
about this
最
whole
好
city
的
on top of a city thing.
Come on, the island's only so big. You said it yourself. It's a sense of free profit.
来这里买啊，偷笑营业。
That way, I'll build up.
But at what cost? It's taken 12 years.
Hey, do you know how to get to the Honghua hotel?
Ah, I see. Someone's looking for some action, huh?
Yeah, how you
Queen
doing?
District. Just walk over there and this rooftop.
你得精力充沛，你得精力充沛。
No, don't tell me I left my purse in there with May.
I told you, I am not getting arguments. Not for this.
Our customers would pay much for the services of an augmented girl. You can make a lot of money.
That tell customers to get themselves augmented, and they can go fuck themselves.
Sure, some already have.
You were awesome, baby.
Jensen, you lost or something? Didn't think it would take this long to check out one apartment.
I took a detour. Tell me something, Malik. You think a smart card with a Tai Young Medical logo on it will come in handy in this town?
TYM, the global leader in augmentation technology. They put up almost half the cash to build this city, so maybe. Why are you asking?
No reason. Just thinking ahead.
My apologies, sir. I was not aware May had a client waiting.
You're not a customer, are you?
What makes you say that?
The way you move, your attitude.
And what's my attitude?
Police. Or soldier. Someone on business. So why are you here?
I heard your argument. What was that all about?
They want me to get augmentations. For the customer's pleasure. It's sick. I quit before I ever let them touch me.
Sounded like they don't consider it an option.
They don't. I am lucky, I guess. I've been here the longest. It has advantages. But the new girls, they're not so lucky.
What do you mean?
They are forced to get augments. It's very bad. One of the girls who work here, Ning, she has been gone for days. I fear they took her and will force her to get augmented. You seem like a good man. I am desperate. Please, can you help? I can pay you.
Why do you think Ning has been kidnapped?
Before, we could always refuse augmentations. But more and more girls got them, and it brings more money. Now they force us to do it. They won't even hire purebreds like me anymore, because they're not as popular.
Is Ning one of the pure breeds?
Yes. Oh, well, I hope she still is. They started pushing for her to get augments. She say no even when it gets violent. Now I fear they lose patience and will force the operation. Ning's not the first, and she won't be the last.
You keep referring to them. Who are they?
The Honghua Hotel used to be independent. In the past, we had a deal with local police for protection. And because we ran a clean and safe business, they looked the other way. But then, things changed.
What happened?
Bell Tower become the police in Lower Hansa, and they not care to help us. So, a drug lord came in with all his men and took control. Things has never been the same, and we cannot do anything about it.
Isn't this a job for the police?
The police leave Lower Hansa to Bell Tower, and Bell Tower not care what happens if criminal pay them money. They don't care about my friend. or any of the other girls forced into the sex trade.
What do you need me to do?
I heard the girls are drugged and taken to a place somewhere in Dagong district. There, they're held until the doctor comes. I wish you to find this place, to find where they're holding Ning. I hope it's not too late.
Okay, I'll help your friend.
Thank you. I knew I was right about you, Mr.
Jensen.
Mr. Jensen. I fear there's little time. You must find Ning before they leash her with augments.
Leash her?
Yes, they call it that. They leash their girls with augments to keep them under control by supplying neuropozyne. I do not know where they keep Ning, just that it is somewhere in Dagong district.
A specific location would help.
I tell you, I do not have one. But there is a bouncer here, Chuan Li. He works with these people. He will know where Ning is. He goes to the roof to smoke often. Look for him there. You might be able to convince him to reveal the place.
Anything else you can give me?
Yes. The men holding Ning. They most likely work with local triad gang here, the Harvesters. If you look for some of them around, maybe you find Ning better.
Got it.
"在你们那里是没有这种待遇。你看了多久了，帅哥？"
Is this your first time here, American?
I wouldn't go upstairs if I were you.
Why not? Wait, don't tell me. May and Edgar going at it again?
Yep. And you know what that means. Sorry,
Shame too,
but for the
because
service
you
you
can be
want,
sweet
you
when
damn
you're
well
not.
better believe I'm getting my full amount of credits.
Gets away with.
Well, she's earned the right to talk
I can
about
hardly make my rent this month.
Join the
Around as
club,
long as
sweet
she
pea.
has- You know, she practically ran this place before Chad showed up.
I wish she still did.
You and me both, girl.
Access granted. Access granted.
嘿，我会帮你消除烦恼。
Please, enjoy your evening.
Hello, sir. We are on break. But if you would like to...
Shove off before I shove you off.
I'm here to see you.
Uh-huh. What about?
Ning.
Open the phone book. Plenty of them in there.
Your friends are holding her. I can make it worth your while if you tell me where.
Worth my while? Yeah, maybe. Let's see some credits first, the tough guy, and then maybe I'll tell you where to find her.
Here. Now where's Ning?
Okay, but you never heard this from me. They're holding her on a small side street just off the open gutter in the Daigong district, but they'll probably have a couple of guys there watching her.
Ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make big bets.
Hi, young.
Our best喂，谁呀？
International welcomes you. You are preferred client? Select what you want from computer. You're very welcome, sir.
过会再说。 什么？我
I feel like the only place to work around here is TYM. I don't feel like being a part of the machine.
我前阵子回纽约的时候，看到电视里面Titus 的内容是很有煽动性的。
那是因为
You're in the wrong part of town, Lao Lai. Go back. Where are you? He's gone. Better keep my eyes open.
This is not the place for you. Get out, 老外！哎，你出来！ This is not the place for you. Get out, 老外！哎，你出来！ I'd better stay alert. This is not the place.
You're in the wrong part of town, Lao Lai. Go back. You're in the wrong part of town, Lao Lai. Go back. 别再躲了！这儿怎么了 ？Don't hide. 这儿怎么了？
Leave me! 'Leave me!
Access granted.
Get away! Leave me! Who are you?
Your friend May sent me. She said you were in trouble. Are you hurt?
May. Thank God. And no, I'm fine. They didn't touch me. Not yet, anyway. If you hadn't come, though, how did you find me?
I asked around. I can be persuasive.
I have to get out of here.
You sure you're okay? Can you leave here on your own?
Yes, thank you. Whoever you are, thank you so much. I need to go. I need to get out of this city. I need to get away from that monster, Chan. Tell May, tell her. Thank you for everything. I owe her. I owe you both my life.
You come to Hengsha for a good time? Here I am.
你看了多久了，帅哥？难道你不想摸摸吗？
市场上最好的，我向你保证，这些人不可能都弄错了吧？
到这儿来，帅哥。
My apologies, sir.
到这儿来，帅哥。
Ning, did you find her?
I did. She's safe, but running. I think she plans on leaving the city.
She always is a smart girl. I'm glad. I will contact her to make sure she is safe. As promised, here's your payment. If you want more, I have another task. Something suitable for a man of your many talents. Are you interested?
My interest would depend on the task.
By now, I'm sure you heard of Diamond Chan. He is evil man who feeds off the pain and misery of this city. If we are to stay in peace here, he must be taken care of.
You want me to kill Chan?
Yes, but you must make it look like an accident or suicide.
There has to be another way to remove Chan from the picture without resorting to murder.
There is. I have access to certain stimulants. If Chan was caught with them, he would no longer be a problem.
Meaning I could plant drugs on him.
Not on him. Somewhere in his apartment will be enough. He may be dead though. So knock him out, leave the drug, and come back here to me. I have a friend. He works with the police. I'll contact him and he'll make sure Chan is arrested.
What is it exactly you want me to do?
Lower Hansa is a dangerous place. I know Diamond Chan stay at an apartment near a rooftop. Knock him out, then drop his body into the alley below. Gravity will do the rest. If you do not wish to kill him, there is the other way. Knock out Chan, leave the drugs, and come back to me so I can contact my friend. If all goes good, Chan will be in prison for the rest of his life.
Once Chan is gone, what will you do? Won't some other drug lord turned pimp take advantage of your vulnerability?
I know someone who recently started his own security company. I will hire them to protect us. It should be more than enough, and I can trust them.
Tell me about Diamond Chan.
He's a monster. At first, he forced my girls to take drugs until they be addicted. It made them easy to control and dependent on him. But now, with cheap black market augmentations and customers with augmentation fantasies, it is even worse.
The Li Xing you spoke of earlier.
Yes. In order to squeeze more milk from his cows, he butchers them. The augments are just another form of control. The girls can always be tracked, and the need for neuropathy means they will not run away.
Why does his death need to look like a suicide?
I've made threats against Chan in the past. Because you helped Ning, if anything happens to Chan now, his harvester friends will think we are responsible. I do not want that to happen.
I'll do it.
Good. I will give you the address of Diamond Chan's apartment. It is on one of the nearby rooftops. Lower Hansa is a dangerous place. Simply knock Chan out, then drop his body into the alley below. Gravity will do the rest. But if you wish only to get Chan arrested, take these drugs. Plant them somewhere in his apartment after you've knocked him out. When you are done, return to me and I will contact my friend in the police. He will do the rest.
Anything else I should know?
Chan should be alone. He is too proud to have bodyguards around. But be careful. Even alone, Chan is dangerous.
Got it.
Mr. Jensen, remember not to cause any wounds on Diamond Chan that make it look like murder. Any suspicion will bring us more trouble from his friends.
So no tranquilizers or peps. Which means strictly hand-to-hand submission shouldn't be a problem.
That is good, yes. Good luck, Mr. Jensen. I will wait here.
What are you looking for, Lao Wei?
That's professional work. Y'all roll, huh?
Hi, are you visiting Hangshaw or are you a loyal Tai Younger?
Access granted. Access granted.
走开！你会把收割者招来。What do you think of Lower City? No renting housing, especially at the Owl's Garden Park.
Access granted.
No one is here.
Access
Not the place
granted.
for you. Get out, Lao Wei. You will die.
你喜欢黄沙吗？
My apologies, sir.
Has Chen been taken care of?
I planted the drugs and left him unconscious in his apartment. Your friend should have no trouble with the arrest.
I will contact him immediately. Thank you.
Just glad I could help.
You saved us, Mr. Jensen. Money does not feel like enough thanks for what you have done, but here's the payment promised. I hope you will be satisfied with it. 喂，健，是梅，都好了，他做了，是，谢谢，祝你好运。You have saved not just me, Mr. Jensen, but all the girls here from a fate worse than death.
Access granted.
Ever since Ning went missing, May has been on the warpath.
If you're looking for a friend, I'd head downstairs. A lot of girls looking for... Hey, 我会帮你消除烦恼。
特价，特价，特价！
Access granted.
Eh. 市场上最好的时间，
来这里买，通宵营业。
好，跟你聊了。 个人真犟。我听说他们想
怎么样？我能帮你吗？感受到他坏脾气的人。
那我们这些租房的怎么办？
还不错。
把我们都赶出去吗？
他们不能这么做。
Yes, yes. Beds on second and third floor.
很好，还不错。
这个月又得捉襟见肘。You English? Looking for bed? You not have much luck, I fear. Cheapest place in town. So once you get bed, you keep it. 这个月又得捉襟见肘了。
房租钱又不够了。
嘘。他妈的，他是一个真是这样。
哦，对，不好意思。
Access granted. Access granted. Access granted.
Earthseeker's fear is in serious trouble, Eliza.
我搞不懂为什么街找不到人来这里修
stepped up to make things better. Our purpose of doing this is to modify ocean temperatures through a combination of iron seeding and geothermal management.
报个价。My English
Thinking
not
of
good.
moving in? It's not the best place in Hangshaw, but at least it's affordable.
Let me put this to you plain and simple, followers. Panchaea will never work. If Panchaea actually
You live in here? Not many foreigners. Mostly Thai-young workers. So the guy in capsule 143 left his spot door open. No way. Yeah, so I couldn't help but see the vacancy. Snatch an evil or two. What a helper.
Oh, you should have. At least then we'd have some juicy reading material for tonight.
Exclusive interview with Hugh Darrow. Log on to www.picusweb.com. This is Eliza Casella. Millionaire Hugh Darrow has contacted me personally to deny allegations of involvement in secret United Nations meetings about the augmentation
I just don't understand how a city can grow to a point where there can be so many people and so few jobs.
We've been abandoned. That's my attention. Who wants to open the business?
You work for the Tong? He sent you here? Making sure none of them...
Earthseekers.
听着，拼，我觉得你是个好人，可是我受不了你把你的东西都扔在大厅那里。
我也不想哦，可是我的胶囊房间那么小，放不下那些东西。
有问题吗？
我妈妈给我的外国佬，你知道像盘古这样一个东西要买？
Log on to
挺远的吧？
www.picusweb.com. This is Eliza Cassan reporting to you live from Picus.
You don't belong here, stranger.
Try to
Related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention these days.
You're referring to
I know what you have in there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I saw you with ferret in your shirt the other day. You know pets are not allowed in hotel.
That's not true!
I tell Mr. Chow if you not get rid of it.
You're a very mean lady.
你在讲什么？
到这儿来，帅哥。
你看上去很疲劳，去休息会儿，再回来。
My exclusive interview with you, Daryl, log on to www.picusweb.com. This is Eliza Cassan.
我不会说英语。
But it appears that I may have to retract.
我觉得你这个人很不错，不过我实在接受不了和你在那种地方睡觉。
那是我的家呀。
没别的意思。
哪差啊？
这房子就跟沙丁鱼罐头一边大，连屋里的味道都很香。
我本来想说，要不咱们去旅馆，可是这就是个旅馆啊！
天哪，不会吧？
回来，亲爱的。
Debate. Here's what the man had to say.
My visit to Prague was related... to the project which has consumed all of my attention. Our best chance of doing this is to... modify ocean temperatures through a combination of ion seeding and geothermal management.
Forgive me, but many people believe that your Arctic Ocean installation is more risk than certainty.
You come here to complain me too? I'm really sorry about that. I just no room inside capsule for to keep it. 迟早有一天，哪怕当时我们只有。
Pegasusweb.com. This is Eliza Cassad reporting to you live. It doesn't happen often, folks, but it appears that I may have to retract an earlier statement. Millionaire Hugh Darrow has contacted me personally.
You know where I can find some goods?
Maybe.
What about Canada?
You live in here?
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention.
对不起，你不能从这里，我很忙。
It is time that we as a species stepped up to make things through a combination of ion seeding and geothermal.
Ah, 很好。
说话呀！
火热的气息会把你烧焦的，我的朋友。
Somebody told us that the hive is the place
Good
to
to
go.
see you again, sir.
Yes, many business
Go right
people.
in. 想要什么东西，到吧再去看看。
That's right. Now,
You got a favorite poison?
I'll try the Slumdog.
On a budget, big player? The label might not look like much, but the taste is even worse. Enjoy.
He's got to be kidding me. This is my first time in the hive.
My visit to Prague
在当地的
was
LIM
related
诊所里，
exclusively to the
我
project
从来没
which
见
has
过这样
consumed
的。
all of my attention.
Big cooperative program initiative that aims at healing our world.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean temperatures through a combination.
Bell Tower is conducting an investigation in this building, sir. No admittance.
Malik, you might have been right about that trap. Hengsha Court Gardens is under lockdown by Bell Tower Associates.
Bell Tower? They're the police in Lower Hengsha, Jensen. They're under contract with the Chinese government. You think the Chinese...
I won't know anything until I get inside that penthouse.